Hey, how you doing? It's Karen and
Jackie.
we're the Carnivore Twins. JC, Lady Carnivore, asked me, Karen, I see you and Jackie, you're gonna have a YouTube channel. What's your content gonna be like? I'm like, well, fun,
That's it.
carnivore fun. And we already did one sardine Zoom and we invited the carnivore community. And Jackie counted, we had 49 participants. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. You can find that up here, maybe. I don't know if we know how to do that yet.
We'll put it in. Yes.
I
Yes.
did it in the description. But today, one of my friends yesterday gave me numerous kinds of meat. And one of the meats they gave us was head cheese. They gave my husband and I head cheese. Like, okay, well, check it out. So it was a loaf, like a mini loaf pan loaf. So I said to Jackie, hey, can you get head cheese? I don't know where you buy head cheese. So she said, sure.
I spent some time looking for head cheese, not in every store, but it was in the deli at my Fred Meyer's. So yes, I finally got some, but mine is sliced thin and yours is the
Mine was like
chunk.
a loaf and it was frozen. It was probably like 5 of these chunks. It looks like meatloaf to me. And it almost smells like meatloaf. So what this is a pig's head that was recently processed by someone I know. They boiled it in a big pot in distilled water. Oh, look at that gelatinous stuff. That's supposed to be very good.
What have you gotten me into, Karen?
That looks different than mine, but it's the same thing. That's gelatin, fat, and meat. But anyway, you boil it for 24 hours. You take out the head, you take out the eyes, the brain, you give that to your dog, and you take all the meat out. You get all the broth and you boil it till it reduces and it gets thick. And you have all the meat that you pulled out of the head. You have that in a pan, whatever. And then you pour the juices on top of it. And then you let it sit in the refrigerator and it turns into this loaf. Well, you have sliced already. So that's how they make it. And we are going to.
Are you going to just take a big old bite out of that, or are you going to have a slice?
I'm going to use a cheers.
Cheers, Karen.
Cheers. Cheers. See what happens?
Okay, so I'm like gonna cut a piece.
I cleansed my palate.
Look
Okay.
at that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I have a backup. I have mustard close by in case I already shook mine up, in case I need to eat mustard. I have
ham.
My
ham
napkin.
to chase that flavor away if it's nasty, because it could be, right?
So
I've never had it before, ever.
Oh, me either, ever.
Okay.
Who's had it before? Drop it in the comments and tell us, like, did you grow up with this stuff? It's a delicacy in some places.
Some people might actually have eaten this all along and think, what's the big deal? Here's the big deal. What? Karen says to me, do you want a chance to have some cheese on No Dairy February? And I'm like, yeah. What, are we having cheese? And she's like, yeah, head cheese. And I'm thinking, hold on, is that cheese? No, you can't find this in the cheese department necessarily.
But you found it in the deli department, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I'm having this little tiny bite. Okay, yours looks grosser than mine.
It looks like a little mini pizza, right?
Some people would be like, there's no way I'm, nice shirt, by the way, nice necklace.
Yeah.
People would be like, there's no way
I'm copying me. Copycat.
Yeah. But people on carnivore, I swear our taste buds change. Normally I'd be like, I don't want to eat that, turn my nose up and be that. But I'm willing to try this. I like tongue, I like heart, I like oxtail. I had tongue once years ago. But this is it. Here we go. Salute.
Okay, salute.
Salute.
Get this over with. The gelatin is a weird texture.
I bet it is, but this is good.
I'm gonna try some mustard on it.
I am telling you, this tastes like meatloaf to me.
Does it? It's not bad. I just don't like the gelatin texture.
There's some spice in here. I am telling you, this, I'm gonna eat this whole piece.
It's not bad.
No problem. I don't need mustard. Oh, hey, what's his name?
Karen, I'm just gonna say this right here. Karen, listen to me, listen.
Okay.
I am not eating possum or any of that weird stuff.
You don't have to. Hey, Frank, you guys, we were talking in one of JC's calls about China. I like to use my China. It's
Me
not
too.
real fancy, but this is my China. It's got silver around it. Nice, pretty,
Beautiful.
pretty.
My China's beautiful. It's autumn.
Is that
It's
Lennox?
called the autumn.
Oh, is that
It's
Lennox?
Lennox. It's Lennox.
Oh,
China. I love
recognize
Lennox
it.
China.
I'm having more.
You know, this would have been good with some egg life wrap chips, I think.
I bet you we talked
You know, on a
about it.
chip.
I'm telling you, mine looks definitely different than yours. It doesn't smell. It does not have a weird
No, it
taste.
doesn't smell, but it looks like someone had a upchuck. I'm sorry.
No,
Something
that
happened.
looks good. That, that's what I remember it looking like.
Me too, as a kid. It used to be next to the bologna in the, you know, in the
I'm telling you, this is
meat section.
I am so impressed. I'm going to call the guy tonight. He's in his 70s. He does it himself. He also,
Wow.
he butchers it himself. He used to be a butcher. So what
Did he boil the head in a pot or something, or?
Free pot, 24 hours, filtered water all day long, all day and night long. And then he came out with this. Mine's not nicer than yours. And then he
can't
must
see
put it in
through
the
it.
grinder. Yeah, he must put it in the grinder because it looks like it's all grinded. He's
The
the one that gets
actual, Karen, the actual meat itself is not bad. I just don't think I like that gelatin stuff.
well, don't eat the
meat.
gelatin.
The meat's good. And so
I'm
that's
very
some pig head right there.
Pig head.
That-
Green
That's
pig
what
head.
that is.
Yep.
Okay.
The recipe I looked at, they said they took the cheeks out and used the cheeks for something
Okay. Well, it has a delicious flavor.
else. Okay.
If it wasn't for the gelatin stuff, maybe it's better when it's not sliced thin like that. Maybe it's better the way you're having it.
Did you just take it out of the refrigerator? Because some people have it at room temp. Some people said it's good to have it on rice. I'm not having it on rice. You're not having it on rice. So I made pork steaks. I might save a little bit to put on my hot pork steak, and it melts in, and that flavor gets all. Yeah, that was
Put this out on the party train and see who goes for it.
Oh, let me tell you.
What
Let me
is
tell you
that?
what happened. This fall, one of the my coworkers in school, she went to a big barbecue, big bash. They had a hog roast. So she sends me a text Sunday night. Karen, I have some for you tomorrow. I'm like, have some for me tomorrow. She brought in a pig's head that was roasted. A roasted pig's head. She brought it in.
I'm always worried about the eyeballs. Were they in there?
They were in there. I think they were. I did not eat any because I figured it probably wasn't refrigerated and kept whatever. I did not eat any. I put on an Instagram story. So for 2 days, I used it as a centerpiece at lunch with the teachers because it was so much fun. Then I had to throw it away. It was fun. But then I'm telling you,
Karen, do they invite you to their parties after that?
I want to be. I want to be.
Hey, I want you to know I ate it all. Gone.
You did eat that whole piece.
I ate one whole slice.
Good. Well, I could easily eat this, but I don't want to just eat and talk so much. But I'm telling
Well, you know
you,
what?
guys,
This is how you can have cheese on No Dairy February. And we want to hear how you did in your challenge. Did you have a few slip ups? You okay? You're going to keep having no dairy, or are you going to go on? Because I'm sorry, but I'm going to have a little dairy.
drop
Tomorrow?
your comments.
Tomorrow,
Drop
hello.
So I probably won't do the heavy whipping cream in my coffee, at least for a while. I like it a lot, but I'll probably not do that. But I'll add cheese here and there. I'm going to try to moderate. And I did really well. I did have a Super Bowl Sunday, but I said day one I was going to. And I accidentally took one bite one time. And I accidentally ate one piece rolled up in cold cuts that I totally forgot when I was at an event. I had a box lunch. And
I
totally
appreciate your honesty.
yeah. But other than that, but I did this a year ago and I had a hard time a year ago. Now, both Jackie and I are in our third year. We are 2-year carnivores. So we have a lot more experience than somebody that's trying this only a couple months into being a carnivore. So if you're new at this carnivore gig, eat the dairy, enjoy it. You know,
Yes.
a plethora of stuff. Pork rinds.
The goal is not to have all the carbs and things that you don't want to have. And if that means having some dairy, you know, or bacon or whatever it takes, stay on your plan. It doesn't matter, you know, but at 2 years, we're trying to play around with what we do. So, and I like a good challenge because I'm very competitive, and so is Karen.
I'm proud of you.
And I say you did better than me because I had my little meltdown right in the middle of the month, and yeah, that was a thing. I'm better now. I'm all better.
Good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Hey, we're gonna have more to come from the two of us. We just wanted to share our head cheese with you and try to find some. It's the camera's over here. Try to find the head cheese.
Give it a try.
That's deli. This homemade stuff. If you could get it in a loaf, like a little loaf pan, I'm telling you, this is good. The spices. Yours looks weird. I'm sorry. Mine's all ground together.
That's what they gave me. And they said there's a guy that comes in and gets a couple pounds every month from them. So some people like it.
I might have to try to get that kind now just to say I have
a try. By the way, I did take a shot of the ingredients in there because there's some red, I think it's bell pepper that was in there, and I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't have a reaction to those things, but that's not going to trigger me to want to have a bunch of carbs.
No,
but
I think I have pepper flakes in here.
Yeah, I think it's just to add a little flavor.
I like them. I'll tell you what, I like it. I am calling that guy tonight and saying, "Whoa, that's good stuff."
Awesome.
Okay, we're gonna let you go have dinner. You have a meeting tonight, I know, with Kelly Hogan. Who? Oh yeah, Kelly Hogan.
Yeah, that Kelly gal. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking to her tonight.
And I'm gonna do a Zoom in a little bit. I'm gonna meet or Instagram with Keto Cherish and
nice.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Is that the butter dish gals?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean with Cherish and Margie to plan the June 4th meetup in Chicago.
Oh yes.
More information.
Yes.
We're gonna
talk about the meetups
that
real quick. There's a June 4th meetup coming up, and then there's Jersey, which is the Northeast meetup by the carnivore doctor, Lisa. And that's July 16th. And Karen and I will both be there, so and a lot of other people too. So it's gonna be a fun time. There's nothing better than being on the beach. It's great. Cheers, everybody.
Everybody, Carnivore Twins over and out.
Yep.
Bye.